What is up, guys? My name is Christian. Welcome back, and today I wanted to relay a message to you guys that was put on my heart last night, and that is to not let the world dim your light. And this is something I struggled with for a few years due to loss, due to pain, due to pride and anger, due to name the excuse. And I couldn't let God fully rekindle that light for many years because I couldn't really bear to face God with the guilt of having let that light be not extinguished, because that light can never be extinguished as long as we keep true faith in Him. But because I let that light dim so much and I had lost so much enthusiasm and so much commitment that I had before I let it happen, I just couldn't bear to face God with all of that. And because I couldn't bear to face God with all of that and let Him rekindle that light, there was this constant pull between letting God rekindle the light or to let it stay dim and keep letting that darkness use me and just keep letting it just destroy my life in a sense, because that's what it was doing. And part of the reason that that light stayed so dim for so long is because of accepting the pain and the darkness and the just, what it means to be a fallen human. I kept trying to reject it and I kept rejecting it in the sense that I kept saying, well, this shouldn't be, and I kept having pity parties and not accepting that this is the way the world is. And instead of accepting that this is the way the world is and letting God work through that, I kept being in denial, and of course that stifles God's ability to work in our lives, because we have to be willing to let God work in our lives in order for Him to do so in His full capacity, because God is a gentleman and is not going to just take complete control of our lives and do whatever He wants with them. And because of all of that, the light stayed dim, and as I said before, it was just absolutely miserable. So what did I do to fix all this? What did I do to rekindle my light? Well, God rekindled my light, but what did I do to be able to fully let God rekindle that light? And part of what I did is, of course, as we should always do, surrender to God. But I also accepted the darkness. I didn't abandon it. I didn't reject it. And just to clarify, by darkness, I don't mean sin. We should always abandon sin. We should always completely do away with any sin that has been made known to our lives. By darkness, I mean negativity, I mean pain, I mean suffering, all the things that it just means to be a fallen human and fully human. I accepted that, and I let that darkness not rekindle, but make that light even brighter. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same. There's no use in rejecting that darkness, because we're humans. We never can until Christ returns, or until we die before then and we are resurrected and in heaven. But until then, rejecting the darkness fully just is not an option. We will always have a little bit of darkness in our hearts, and we will always have external darkness, always constantly trying to break us and take us away from God. And so, instead of rejecting that, which can't be rejected, accept it, let God have it, and let Him use that to make the light brighter, and let that light shine. That's another reason why my light was very dim. I keep forgetting the word. But yeah, that's one of the reasons my light was very dim, is I refused to let the light I had shine and be shown to other people. I was constantly keeping it to myself and between myself and God. And don't get me wrong, there are times when things need to stay between God and us. There are times when we need rest and privacy and so on and so forth. There's nothing wrong with that. But when God says to share the light that He's put within you to someone, you need to share it. Because if you don't, that's going to dim the light, and that's going to have that's going to put this constant feeling of nagging that you should in you, and it's not going to be fun at all. So when God tells you to share the light that He has placed within you with somebody, you share that light. Not only will it feel good, but you will have potentially brought other people to God, and that's our main purpose as Christians. That's what we are supposed to do, and there is no more fulfilling thing than bringing people to God. So share that light, accept all of the darkness and all the negative stuff in this life, but also give it to God. Let Him use it. Don't let it use you. And I hope this teaches you guys something. I hope it maybe highlights something you need to do in your lives, and I hope it touches you. So, my dog is over there again doing something. Dogs are crazy. But yeah, I hope this touches you guys. I hope this maybe highlights something, and I hope this brings you closer to God, and maybe it teaches you something that you didn't know before. So, thank you guys as always so much for your support. The support I've been getting throughout these years is astounding considering how on and off I've been. So again, just thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.